Hello and welcome to this Election 2020 feed update. I'm Devin Lee.
And I'm Renata Pena. Today is Election Day in the United States. After a nearly 2-year-long campaign, voters will decide between re-electing President Donald Trump or electing former Vice President Joe Biden. This map reflects polls and trends provided by the website 538.com.
Important swing states Florida, Pennsylvania, Georgia, and Ohio appear to still be in play. These states are important for both candidates in order to win the required 270 Electoral College votes needed to become president. Polls begin closing at 7 p.m. tonight in the East, including in Virginia.
More states than ever allowed early and mail-in voting due to the COVID-19 pandemic. As of Monday, more than 95 million votes have already been cast early or by mail. That is over 2/3 of all votes cast in the 2016 presidential election. Due to the different laws in each state, this means it is likely the vote count will take longer than usual, perhaps taking several days.
Here in Virginia, incumbent Democratic Senator Mark Warner faces a challenge from retired Army Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Gade on the Republican ticket. Gade is an Iraq War veteran and a current professor at American University. Warner is a former Virginia governor and is seeking his 3rd term in the Senate.
Virginia voters will decide the fate of Amendment 1. The amendment would change the way congressional districts are created in the Commonwealth. Currently, the General Assembly and the governor create the district maps. If approved by the voters, the amendment would create a bipartisan commission responsible for making any future changes to Virginia's congressional districts. And that is your Election 2020 feed update for today, November 3rd. After this short break, we'll join Liam and Dylan for a look at today's other news. I'm Renata Pena.
And I'm Devin Lee.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover their unique mix of all kinds of traits.
Where'd Wiley go? Where's Wiley? Ah, there she is. Paw?
Do you remember being an ancient wolf? Do you ever feel the call of the wild?
You're a renegade cop, and I'm a con woman with nothing to prove. But together, we could really solve this murder.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but all of them are pure love.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly and put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
To the newsfeed, I'm Liam Smith.
And I'm Dylan Sheffer.
Authorities say a man who had previously tried to join the Islamic State rampaged in Vienna with an automatic rifle and fake explosive vest, fatally shooting 4 people before he was killed by local police. Witnesses described dozens of people fleeing the sounds of gunshots on Monday night in a nightlife district crowded with those enjoying their last few hours before a coronavirus lockdown. The suspect was identified as a young Austrian North Macedonian dual citizen with a previous terror conviction for attempting to join the Islamic State in Syria.
Federal authorities are monitoring election threats today across the country at an operations center just outside Washington, D.C., run by the Department of Homeland Security. Officials say there are no major problems yet, but urge the public to be alert. U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency Director Christopher Krebs asks all Americans to treat all sensational and unverified claims with skepticism and remember technology sometimes fails.
Jerry Falwell Jr. has sued Liberty University, alleging that the school founded by his late father damaged his reputation in a series of public statements after his resignation as president and chancellor in August. The resignation came after a series of scandals involving himself and his wife emerged. The lawsuit filed in Lynchburg Circuit Court on Wednesday includes claims of defamation and breach of contract, stating that Liberty officials accepted false claims about his involvement in an affair between his wife and a business partner, and that the university moved quickly to destroy his reputation.
Southwest Virginia is seeing a sustained, troubling increase in cases of COVID-19, driven partly by small family gatherings, the governor and top health officials said last Wednesday. Governor Northam encourages everyone in Southwest Virginia to look at the numbers and step up precautions. Virginia overall is among just a handful of U.S. states not reporting large increases in COVID-19 cases. However, the weekly positivity rate in the southwest part of the state is about twice the rate of the rest of Virginia.
That will wrap up this edition of the Newsfeed. If you have any story ideas for the Newsfeed, let us know. Send us an email at thenewsfeednrv@gmail.com. And as always, you can connect with the Newsfeed on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for watching. I'm Liam Sment.
And I'm Dylan Shepard.